Welcome back to the Foundation. This is Swaytoven, and for the sake of spreading some information while I was making this melody, especially the last video I made, I might as well just try to help people understand, reimagine melodies. All right, because they don't have to be anything puzzling, but they are kind of like a puzzle within themselves. You know what I mean? And the puzzle is just made out of pieces that you put together in order to see the bigger picture. Melodies are that same exact thing. They're a bunch of notes that you put together in order to hear the more grand sound. You feel me? And sometimes you can feel what it has to, you know what I'm saying? Just how you could feel the emotion from a picture. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like you feel me? So there's nothing really that quite different from a picture to a melody to you talking to someone else because these instruments talk to each other. You know what I mean? That might sound confusing, but it's not puzzling, but it's a puzzle. And it all starts with a piece, all right? And the pieces that you put together, bah, you know what I'm saying? So I can just keep spinning those words around. It doesn't mean anything. So, for the sake of an example, I'm going to add another piece to this puzzle, all right? I'm just add another instrument. I'm probably not going to keep the instrument because I feel like I have enough, to be honest. But these are VSTs. If these aren't VSTs, if they're like real things, they might sound better. I don't know. Maybe I just had better VSTs. I didn't really mix it all like that, but um, yeah. So this is like what the melody sounds like. All right. I don't know why I locked it. Now I had maybe if I had this ready, start. Um, yeah. So the thing is like chords are a totally different thing than melodies, by the way. So, but not really, all right? Because what I do with chords is I built the chord straight from the melody. Like honestly, it's like this right here. Like let's say this is what I thought of like in my mind while I was sleeping and or just humming along or something like that. You put this down on your piano roll and it makes sense and you just press Alt P, it'll make a chord progression that'll make sense. Like I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Maybe you heard the difference. Maybe I should have turned off the other instruments. But all right, bro, just get out of here. Feel me? I'll do it real quick just for the sake of this video because what's the point of you know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you can think of a good melody, you could just throw down a chord around it. Saying, but how you progress the chord is kind of like how you hear it. You know what I'm saying? I personally like that things go up. You know what I'm saying? I like to work in minor key, but this is major. This is kind of a happy tune. You know what I'm saying? So there's like a lot of you could just gotta put that in mind too. Like the pieces you put together. Like what is it actually? What's the bigger picture? You know what I'm saying? Because you're making it from scratch. You feel me? So it's just you know. So anyway, just to what I usually do to add another instrument, I just put another piano down and I just throw another melody in. But it might be easier to just actually find an instrument and say, how does this fit in? Besides just trying to feel it out with a sounds that already sound the same with other things, right? Because I could just sit here and stack piano melodies on top of each other and then change the sounds later. But for the sake of sakeness, just open up, open up my completely legit plugins that I can't find. Hey, honestly though, I just hate finding. I don't use that much, but it should be right here in front of my face. And no different instruments, by the way. Okay, they. This is important, even though I'm pretty sure no one's watching, listening to this. Different instruments they provide different melodies. Like, if I were to, and I'm really thinking about it just for the sake of it, to add a saxophone to this, like, you know, would you think of it jazzy or just nice and smooth? You know what I'm saying? So it's just but if I added a violin, right, or if I added trombone, right? So if I added choir, feel me, I'd probably get different ideas for different melodies, right? As long as it piece fits, type shit, type deal. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add the brass. Actually, fuck it. It's not gonna. It's not gonna make sense. Okay, so it's like. These fucking ghost notes. I mean, it's staccato, so it's not like I can do anything crazy. I could like, bum, bum, bum. I could do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna add another instrument just to like for the sake of it. I'm not. I don't really like this. I mean, the melody's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? The thing is like if you keep adding more and more melodies. By the way, I didn't really like teach anything here. I'm just like kind of like conceptualizing or something. But I don't know. If you keep adding more and more instruments and melodies, you're eventually gonna have a lot of different combos to use for like the arrangement. You can have like a really long song, in my opinion. You feel me? But like, how many words do you have for that? Or are you gonna be one of those songs you just keep repeating it? People feel it. I feel this beat. I wish it sounded better. Like this is something I wouldn't want too loud. Re just for the sake of it, reverb. Just toss it on there, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, where's the regular reverb at? Oh my goodness, it should be right in front of my face. Gotta keep it in. I'm gonna keep it in. I might change the. I might make it a bell or something, but okay. But anyway, for the sake of it, let's add another instrument from Purity. Just cause, like. The choir. Oh, that's the saxophone. I mean, these instruments don't really match like the vibe, but it is whatever. Huh? You can just fucking put anything in here. I like the saxophone. Yeah. These things got to be in the background. I want the guitar to kind of feel me. So it's probably gonna eventually sound like slop when I wake up in a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? And this is like some outro type stuff. It seems like, you know what I'm saying. Some stuff that definitely needs to be like not as loud, right? Oh, what happened? Oh, let me see. Got old something. I was making sure my mic was like unmuted. I was like, holy shit, I'm talking to myself. Huh. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? It's the thing that was in the last one. Oops. Yeah, then it goes all the way back up, you know. I kind of like it down. I feel like there needs to be another note. You notice how there's so many notes? Just these ghost notes? Like, are they really part of the same chord? Like, what's up? They seem to be, so. I feel like that step is kind of corny, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like adding this note's tacky. It's almost like expected. It sounded better when it was up here. Ba, ba, ba. Believe it or not, this should go up. Yeah, that sounds better. Believe it, I was listening out to the whole. That actually sounds better. It changed the vibe, bro. The ups and the downs, the lefts and the rights. It's the movement. You telling me? Even though I'd say that's more of like the drums thing, you know what I'm saying? The drums gotta be, and I gotta add more percussions. I gotta add more, you know what I'm saying? I gotta add more shebang bangs. I don't know what that means, but oh, I need to mix this. Sounds like slop. It's funny, right? The way I got to think about it is like I got a brass section somewhere, I got the string somewhere. You feel me? You got to actually put these instruments in their spots and stuff. You feel me? That's how it makes sense. You can have all these things in a real life right next to each other, so there's nothing wrong with having it in the goddamn same fucking song. Even though I don't think you're gonna find these instruments like, I mean, maybe what I'm saying, your mom would. Film your mom definitely would. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, nigga. That's a heavy back. That's a heavy background. This shit was actually. See, but this thing has a cool sound in it that I want to be heard. That's the thing. It does have a lot of, it does have a lot of it. But what I don't want to be heard is in the high end, so. That little. It's right there.